And a big congrats on We Need to Do Something, an affecting family drama masquerading as a claustrophobic, scary film, and I'm here for it. I was like this all the time.
Great. That's the intended goal.
So it's based on a novella written by Max Booth III. At what point did you tell him we need to do something and make this into a movie?
The day after I read it.
Really?
Yeah.
What attracted you to it?
It was, I'd been looking for a film that we could make safely during COVID and with the resources that we had available to us. And I had been writing something that I was planning on making. I sort of had blinders on. I didn't want to read anything. And then Max's manager, our mutual friend Ryan, sent my partner the script, and he was like, "You need to read this now." And so I read it, and it gave me the first jump scare I've ever experienced while reading something. I actually, you probably know the moment that I'm talking about, but there's like that moment in the film, and I jumped out of my chair. And it was perfect because it wasn't a COVID movie, but it had themes and things that we could all relate to as a result of having gone through our own horrifying claustrophobic experience.
Exactly. So tell us the dynamics between this family. I mean, they seem to be prime contenders for what happened to them in the story, right? In the movie.
Yeah, they were broken when the story began. They were going through some issues. I don't think that they were not a perfectly well-balanced family unit. And I think that's something that we saw happen with our friends and family and loved ones over the course of the past year. It's like you go through these negative experiences together, you go through fear, you go through terror together, and you either become stronger or you fall apart. This family fell apart. Hopefully not many people fell apart quite this dramatically.
I hope so, yeah. But the story is told through the eyes of the fantastic Sharon McCormick's Melissa. What made you zero in on her as the actress?
Oh, Max actually told me, he's like, "Hey, I just watched this movie, The Vast of Night, and you have to check this out. You have to see this actress, Sharon McCormick." And I watched it, and the way that she's able, there's incredibly long takes that are just her and just her performance. And we knew we needed somebody that could pull that off for Melissa, because all the actors in this movie absolutely need to be there and need to be present and need to be able to hold the audience's attention, because there's not much else to look at.
Exactly. Now, you mentioned that it's a metaphor for what we experienced during the lockdown, but it's also an allegory on self-hate, I think. Do you agree with me on that?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that, I don't want to give anything away, but I think that the character in this movie who hates himself the most. Oh, I just gave it away.
Not okay. Quite, though.
Yes. Yeah. If you're not comfortable with yourself, you're going to destroy those around you.
I have no problem with that. Very comfortable. Now, the film is cerebral, but it makes it brutally visual. I mean, walk us through the decisions you made during the production process.
I think we knew that, this is a single location. There isn't a whole lot to look at, as I mentioned. So the things that are there to look at, every detail has to be not only really beautiful, but it also has to be really meaningful. So, we got really lucky. We had a fantastic production designer who built what I thought is just an incredible set that I was like devastated to see torn down at the end of this. And we got the right team to really put all those elements in place and make it real.
Exactly. Now, We Need to Do Something from IFC arrives in theaters September 3rd. What do you hope for viewers to get after watching the film, besides not getting hungry?
I hope that they know that it's okay to be scared. It's okay to actually get emotional during this film, and it's also okay to laugh. I think the movie's a lot of fun, and I think that if you look at, whether in real life or in films, you look at terror that we experience, hopefully with a sense of humor, it just lets you get through it a little easier.
Exactly. I mean, yeah, exactly. When you laugh, that makes you scared more, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
A big congrats, and We Need to Do Something again. It's a visually effective film with major goosebumps along the way. And thank you for making me scream.
All right, thanks a lot, Manny. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Congrats, Sean, again, and good luck on everything.
Thanks.